outside healers, Silent Dark and Red Pre, never going in, always staying out. Super Morgan, the Holy Paladin, you will head in at 75% and exit at 50%. Permanent inside healers are Vendor, DLXZ, and Larry. Initial misdirects and tricks are to Death Knight the Death Knight, with subsequent tricks being to Fury Tart, the outside protection warrior. Give me at least one out of misdirects and tricks inside to Maru. Brad, I'll call for your pain suppression, or give it to me at like 2 seconds or whatever on the countdown. Bread Strike, you are Freedom and Dispel Odds, which means that Valkyrie, you are Freedom and Dispel Evens. Only my copy-paste function would work more consistently. Bread Strike, you will Shadow Aura Mastery first cutter into Valkyrie into Larry. You can all be on Shadow Res Aura at this time. Laylee, you will Hymn of Hope after first cutter. Nubpala, you will Hymn of Hope after second cutter. Brad, at your discretion. Super Morgan, you're on Devotion Aura. You are judging light. Your Sacred Shield is for Death Knight, the Death Knight, so rotate off Concentration onto Devotion. You cannot because you only have 2 points into Improved Devotion Aura. You'll have to do it later. Just make sure you do it once I go inside. I'll be inside Devo Aura, judging light, Sacred Shield for yourself. Silent Dark, drop a Fire Res Totem instead of your Healing Stream Totem for outside Fire Res Aura. Super Morgan, you will desack and fire Aura Master, you just do double Aura Mastery on a bad fire. No one will call this. This is at your discretion. If you see a fire that looks like it's going to touch the raid, use your desack and Aura Mastery. Razia, you'll innervate Super Morgan, trounce to DLXZ and Vendor as needed. Iliada, you are outside Dispel Primary. That being said, let me tender the Boomies, the Shadow Priest, and to a lesser extent Bread. Do not let people sit to the wall. Always visually confirm the targets at the wall before committing to doing a Dispel. Rogues, you do not need to expose armor. Fury Tart should be keeping up Sunder, Commanding Shout, and Demoralizing Shout outside. Shadow Priest, Nubpala, and Laylee, Mind Blast off cooldown sub 50%. Inside Warriors, Typhra Invite, Osgiliath, and Hug, make sure that Commanding Shout and Sunder stay up on the boss. In the event of a corporality adjustment, Hug, I may send you outside, but as it stands, groups 2 and 4 are inside. Groups 1, 3, and 5 are out at 50%. Get priest buffs on the raid, 4 missing, Ash, your fell armor, and spellstone. A longer pull timer is being deployed, but a pull timer nonetheless. You can flask up at this time if you have not done so. Your misdirects and tricks to Death Knight to Death Knight. He has a star in his head. Do not engage the boss until he has engaged the boss. The people who can protect you from embers are marked with a blue square, triangle, and moon. Make sure you are near or behind them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Make sure you maintain max melee range after moving in. Fury Tart heading to the wall. I'll take care of this cleanse. You can see it's far enough away.
이상
And
피하세요.
meteor. Dodge the fire first, then range on the Inferno, maintain max melee range. Larry, if you would, hand a Salvation Osgiliath, group 4. Osgiliath to the wall.
이상 피하세요.
Meteor, we are moving through. You are dodging fire, and then you are DPSing as normal. Like Stabbington, heading to the wall. Dodge the fire, don't let it touch you. Don't let it touch you. Definitely wants to touch you a little bit here. Ranged, hop on Hellion, off the Inferno on Hellion. Let's get Hellion pushed. This fire has put us a little bit behind. Make sure you're not touching the fire. Larry to the wall. No one right clicks, hand off the mouse. No one right clicks, hand off the mouse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, pain set me, 2, 1, follow me in. I'm meant to go in with wings, I'm stupid. Misdirection tricks, 2 Marios available. But I'm super protected. Hug to the wall. Beware of the shadows. These are our balls.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Indeed. Give me another random misdirection checks to Maria Salzgiliath doesn't fall pet. Valkyrie to the wall. Beware of the shadows. I see misdirects and tricks available. I'm not sure if that is correct or not, but please give me. I gotcha. Raid briefly auto attack and wand for a clean transition. Pull pets off the boss. Raid briefly auto attack and wand for a clean transition. Trounce to the wall. Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Raid DPS as normal. Raid DPS as normal. Fall damage on the boss. Actually a little behind. That's my bad. Vendor to the wall. 2%. 1% outside. Begin healing. Aim to get out immediately. Don't get yourself cuttered. Aim to get out immediately. 1, 3, 5 out. And hug good and head out. Hug the warrior. Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요. 딜 낮추세요.
Valkyrie to the wall. Just fire to the wall. Just fire to the wall. Meteor. Dodge the fire first, then ranged on the Inferno. Valkyrie to the wall. Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요. 더 빡딜하세요.
Be near the icon people to be safe from the embers. Fury turret heading to the wall. He is backpedaling to the wall. Do not follow him. Cleanse him at the wall. Once he's at the wall. Valkyrie to the wall. Valkyrie, when you get back from the wall, please hand us Salvation Osgiliath. Same group you're in. Thank you. Beware the shadows. Meteor.
경로에서 빠지세요. 더
Ender to the
빡딜하세요.
wall. Osgiliath to the wall. Don't let the fire touch you, it very much wants to touch you. Razia Buttera's Patriarchy. Trounce to the wall, Razia to the wall, beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요. 딜 낮추세요.
Outside Heroism, Silent Dark. Meteor, meteor. Trounce, without getting yourself killed, go outside, battle rs25, and then come back inside. Wait for cutters, obviously. Beware the shadows, beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요. 더 빡딜하세요.
Dispel at the wall, dispel at the wall. Valkyrie to the wall. Lem, you can heroism. It is safe to come in, safe to come in.
빡딜하세요.
Outside only on odds, do not touch boss. Outside only on odds, do not touch boss. Hug, come in when you can, hug the warrior. And Charlotte's come in. Under to the wall. Yeah, it's well. There's a window.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Oh,
더 빡딜하세요.
it's okay. Works out. Red Prey to the wall.
밖으로 뛰세요.
Pathfinder Red to the wall. Beware the shadows.
경로에서
Meteor,
빠지세요.
meteor.
딜 낮추세요.
Vendry, go to the wall and then take the portal, go out, battle res, and come back in. That's fine. Just, when you can. That's fine. DLZ to the wall. Larry, DSOC.
경로에서 빠지세요. 딜 낮추세요.
I'm aware. All globals for Hellion. Mr. X checks globals for Hellion. Finish that Inferno, then Mr. X checks globals for Hellion. We'll try to make it. Meteor, meteor. No one is on odds. You are touching Hellion. No one is on odds. You are touching Hellion. For the next 30 seconds, you are touching Hellion. Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요. 더 빡딜하세요.
Touch Hellion, touch Hellion. Valkyrie, Breadstrike, Larry, Mega Morgan, in 2 seconds cast Divine Shield. Divine Shield at this time. Now we're too much traffic. Yeah. Unfortunately, being down a Demonology Rock from the rip is
피하세요.
pretty big difference. Get back a buffed. Hopefully we won't have a DC this time. Good job, everyone who stayed alive. Yeah. Anyways, get back at buffed. There's a fish down by the blue square. Should be. Yep. So Ilyada, make sure you're spelling people at the wall. Stay alive and we'll kill the boss. Might have. 10 seconds is a lot of DPS. Pomagami and Larry, please rejoin the living. There's a fish down by Diamond. Eat the fish trounce and Larry if you're not. Buffs seem good otherwise. Mistakes and tricks onto Death Knight, the Death Knight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Maintaining a max melee range at any given moment. Remembering the icons are safety. Out of the wall.
이상 피하세요.
Meteor. Rozzy out of the wall. Oh no. Alright, hand of salvation on Osgiliath group 4.
이상 피하세요.
Meteor. Move through. Dodge the fire first, then ranged on the Inferno. Lay to the wall.
피하세요.
Don't let the fire touch you. All ranged on the Inferno. We are certainly on track. All ranged on the Inferno. No one right clicks, hand off the mouse, clean up the Inferno.
2단계.
Tender to the wall. 7, 6, 5, 4, pants at me, 2, 1, moving in. Distraction Tricks, Spice Timaru is available. Yep, wait for Distraction Tricks to go out. These are our balls. Hellion is rotating slowly toward you. Beware of the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Laylee or Hymn of Hope. Under the wall. No, I'm good. No. Beware of the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Hug to the wall. Raid briefly auto attack in 1 for a clean transition. All pets off the boss, Demonology pet stays. Slowing on the boss, 7%, 6%. Stabbington to the wall. Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Debuff in 5, raid DPS boss as normal. 2%. Debuff in 1. 1% outside begin healing. 135 out immediately. Transition now. 135 out immediately.
딜 낮추세요.
Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Hug to the wall. Meteor. Dodge the fire first, then ranged on the Inferno, maintaining max melee range. Walk right to the wall.
더빡
Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Tender to the wall. Lay to the wall. And a Salvation Osgiliath. Meteor.
더빡
Beware the shadows. Tender to the
경로에서
wall.
빠지세요.
Tender to the wall. Okay. Yeah, okay. DPS is normal, both realms. Clean up the Inferno, clean up the Embers after. Omagami to the wall. DLXZ to the wall.
딜 낮추세요.
Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Meteor. Silent Dark Heroism. Pump the damage outside, dodge the fire first, of course. Valkyrie to the wall.
딜
Beware the
낮추세요.
shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Pump the damage outside, chance to the wall. Hug the warrior, you could probably head outside. Meteor. And DLXZ, Lem, you can heroism.
밖으로 뛰세요.
Hug the warrior, head outside.
더 빡딜하세요.
Shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Clean up Embers outside, clean up Inferno outside. Stabbing turn to the wall. Outside stop for a moment. On damage. Get DPS as normal. Valkyrie to the wall. Red strike, salve yourself. Meteor. Do mistreks, do chooks and globals for Hellion. Do mistreks, do chooks and globals for Hellion. Dodge the fire first, of course. Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Kindle Dash heading to the wall. Chance heading to the wall.
빡딜하세요.
Just pump dragon. Just pump dragon. Just pump dragon. Ready. Hold for DKP assignment.
주인님이 돌아오시면 이 세상은 불타버리리라.
DKP is assigned for this run. If you do not need any of the loot off the boss, you can offer me characters for a second, third, whatever run. I think that was a Deathless Hellion. Good job, everyone. Ring of... oh, yeah, 1 sec.
너무 멀리 있습니다.
Ring of Phased Regeneration. Ring of Phased Regeneration is the current active bed. Ring of Phased Regeneration is the current active bed.